Okay, this is the first extra credit problem for the test number 1. Is compute the square root the complex number 4 plus 3i. Okay, it's not obvious. So now let's do it. So I suppose that the answer, of course, is a complex number. Let me call C. And this complex number is formed by two components, x plus I, y. The question is, when you multiply this complex number times itself, okay, by the way, is x plus iy squared should be equal 4 plus 3i. This is the definition of the square root. A number you multiply by itself, give me the number inside the radical. Okay, now expand using Quifoil. Quifoil is x squared plus twice xyi plus square the second is iy squared. I squared is -1, entonces real x squared minus y squared equal no. Plus 2xyi is equal 4 plus 3i. And if these complex numbers are the same, it's because x squared minus y squared is 4 and 2xy is equal to 3. And this is the system we need to solve in order to find the problem. There are many ways, by substitution maybe. So for y in the second equation, this is the second equation, this is the first equation, is 3 over 2x. And substitution, this expression we are here. So we have x squared minus squared y is 9 over 4x squared equal 4. Now multiplication by 4x squared, because I want to eliminate this fraction. We have 4x to the 4th power minus 9 is equal 16x to the 2nd power. Let me write this equation. It's 4x squared in standard form. Okay. Now, this is quadratic in front equation. So obviously, you solve it using u equals x squared. Therefore, it's 4 u squared minus 16u minus 9 equal to 0. And you solving this using quadratic formula. Let's do in quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is a is 4, b is -16, and c is -9. Entonces es 16 plus or minus the square root -16 squared minus 4 multiplication by 4 multiplication by -9 divided by 2 times 4. Okay, say 16 to the 2nd power is 256. And 4 times 16 is 4 times 4 is 16, times 9 is 54, carry that 5, 144. plus 144. And 144 plus 256 is 10, is 400. 400. And square root 400 is 20, this is 16 plus or minus 20 over 8. Okay, now you separate this answer like 16 plus 20 over 8, and like 16 minus 20 over 8, and this is 36 over 8. Simplification, this divided by 2 is 18, divided by 2 is 4, it's 9 over 2, basically. No divided by 2, divided by 4. Divided by 4 is 9, divided by 4 is 2, it's 9 over 2. Okay, it's 9 over 2. 9 over 2 here. 9 over 2. 9 over 2. And this is negative 4 over 8 is negative 1/2. Okay, and this is the value of the u. Okay, this is the value of the u. Let me erase this part. So now u okay, the value of the u is equal 9 over 2, and u is equal negative 1/2. But u is x squared. 9 over 2 x squared equal minus 1/2. And this answer is no good. No good. Why no? Because it's imaginary number. Y I suppose que x is real number. And the supposition, remember, x and y are real number because it's part of the complex number. So this solution is no okay. This part no for any information. This yes. Square root this is x is equal square root 9 over square root 2. Of course, plus and minus. This is plus and minus 3 over radical 2. Rationalize is 3 radical 2 over 2 plus and minus. And y remember was, what is the connection? Y is 3 over 2x, and x is supposed to positive answer. 3 radical 2 over 2, cancel out the 2, cancel out the 3, is 1 over radical 2, rationalize is radical 2 over 2. And plus and minus again. Of course, the plus is plus and the minus is minus. We have two solutions. One solution is 3 radical 2 over 2 is a real part, plus I radical 2 over 2. And C2 is minus 3 radical 2 over 2 minus I radical 2 over 2. Or, a most elegant way, plus and minus, radical 2 over 2 is a common factor, 3 plus I. Wow, elegant solution. Okay, but I want to check. I want to check and see everything is okay or no. I want to check. Let's checking, for example, for the, doesn't matter, for the positive value. I know c squared. Let me square this number. C squared using the positive, the answer is 1. C squared using the negative, the answer is the same, because squared and negative 1 is positive. So basically it's square this number, another parenthesis 3 plus I square. It's you separate. This is like a square root over 2 square, and 3 plus I squared. This is 1/2. And you expand this using quick-fold. This is 9, 3 to the second, plus 2 times 3 is 6i, plus I squared is -1. No, so it's -1. No, no positive, -1. -1 much better. -1. Entonces, we have 1/2. Entonces, 9 minus 1 is 8. Plus 6i. Wow, when you divide by 2, look at the answer. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 6 divided by 2 is 3i. Wow, it's the answer that we expect. Excellent. So this is the answer, the square root of this complex number. This is a beautiful problem. Okay, this is the second problem, extra credit problem. It's the same complex number but raised to the 3/2. Wow, this is easy because we compute, remember, okay, the square root of this number. So this is equivalent to say the square root, because it's 2 here, 4 plus 3i, that we compute before, raised to the cubic power. Entonces, in other words, you compute the square root, because the answer was, remember, the answer was, we have two answers, but the positive answer was 3 radical 2 over 2 plus I radical 2 over 2 cubic. Okay, and the other is the negative, but it's the same with the different sign. But let's do at least one. This is, you multiply 3 radical 2 over 2 plus I radical 2 over 2. Let's do a square first. Quick-fold. Quick-fold is a square this, que es 9 times 2 over 4, que is square the first, plus twice multiplication both. Multiplication the first times the second, plus square the second, que es I radical 2 over 2 square. Well, entonces we, for example, we cancel out this is 1, this is 2, this is 9 over 2, plus something. 2 and 2 cancels out. Radical 2 times radical 2 is 2, divided by 2 is nothing. This answer is only 3i. And this is -1i squared. This is 1/2. That's a -1/2. So we have 9 over 2 minus 1/2 is 8 over 2 is 4. 4 plus 3i. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious. I doing because I want, but not necessary to do, because this is the square root 4 plus 3i. When you square this, obviously you get 4 plus 3i. This is a confirmation. Now multiply again this guy one time. Multiply by that. 4 plus 3i. Well, in this case you apply a regular FOIL. Multiply first is 12. 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6 radical 2. Outer is 9. 9i radical 2 over 2. Inner is 4 I radical 2 over 2. And last is -1, because I times I is -3 radical 2 over 2, no? Okay, so we combine. We have here, this is 6, this is like a 12. So not necessary simplification. Look, much better much better. You write here 12. 3 times 4 is 12 over 2. Is 6. 12 over 2 minus 3 over 2 is 9 over 2. 9 over 2 radical 2 is the real part. And the imaginary part is 4 and 9 is 13. 13i radical 2 over 2 is the answer. One answer. Another answer is similar but using another answer is or negative 9 over 2 square root 2 minus 13i radical 2 over 2. Okay, because basically we have, remember, 2 square root 2, 1 positive, 1 negative. When you cubic, the answer is 1 positive or another 1 negative.